Protests in Paris and Iceland over the powerful and the corrupt hiding billions in tax havens. This is the Panama Papers story. Investigations have started all around the world. Leaders from Argentina to Pakistan forced to come out and deny any wrongdoing. Judge Napolitano is here. To me, this looks like wealth shaming.
And it's wealth shaming that you like, because some of these people who have denied this kind of wealth and criticized others for exploiting it, turns out they have it themselves.
Well, I don't like to see corrupt money or drug money hidden in tax havens. I think tax havens are perfectly legitimate places.
Well, that's the issue here.
But the left now comes and says, hey, we don't want any of this.
Right. The left doesn't like any wealth unless it's been transferred to them.
That's right.
Somebody else earned it and they acquired it. A lot of this is perfectly legitimate. I am sure, I haven't seen any yet, it's 11 million pages. Some of it is not. Invariably, some of this is money laundering. Now, to a low tax or no tax person like me, there's a little bit of glee when people can ostensibly use the law, to avoid, not evade, but avoid paying taxes. But the problem with the massive size of this is that inevitably within it is some illegal activity, literally some inappropriately acquired cash being laundered through these shell companies, whereby the shell company will pay your child's tuition or buy you a dacha in Russia or a summer home somewhere, and the seller doesn't care where that cash comes from.
But look, so far, no American names, to my knowledge, have surfaced. But it is well known that some of the big technology companies, some of our global companies, they do keep money in these tax havens so that it doesn't come back to America and get hit with a 35% level. That's perfectly legitimate,
and
but the left is going to go after it.
We'll let the left go after it. And it's not only legitimate, it's understandable. The Congress, which writes our draconian, socially driven tax code, permits this behavior.
Right.
And no court or prosecutor will interfere with it.
So far. When Bernie Sanders gets a hold of this, he hates billionaires.
Well, Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump cannot change the tax laws on their own. Only the Congress can write the tax laws. And for all the ranting and raving against inversions, somebody doesn't want us to use that word, or against these offshore tax havens, they are lawful because the Congress, which is the elected representatives of the people, has said they are lawful.
But the Treasury is going to change the rules on these American departures.
Unfortunately, there are areas where the Treasury, read a President Trump or a President Sanders, can change some rules without Congress getting involved. But they can't change rules that contradict what Congress has authorized.
How does that feel to you?
Are you still upset about all this?
No. You just said President Sanders. That rolled off your tongue real easily there, lad.
President Sanders or a President Trump. I'm getting yelled at in my ear for saying it.
Just stop it while you're ahead. You'll be back, Judge, if you're not careful. Thank you. The march to Dow 18.